Okay, first of all, the first criteria. Okay, so Bernoulli distribution. So first of all, it must have fixed number of trials. And we name it as N. Okay, so we are going to do it for the spinner is spin 4 times. Okay, so our N is equal to 4. Each time you spin the spinner, okay. Second part, for each trial, must have 2 outcomes. Okay. So the outcome is, one is called success, and the probability of success is use symbol P to represent. And another outcome, we call it the failure. And the probability of failure, because only 2 outcomes, so the probability of failure will be the probability of whole thing to happen, there is 1 minus the probability of success. Okay. So in our case here, our success, okay, each spin you will get blue or not blue. So there are only 2 outcomes. Okay, so our success is, so you have to specify clearly for that situation on what is success. Success is getting blue. So probability of getting blue for each spin is equal to what? Look at the diagram. Look at the diagram. It's a rectangle. Can you please look at page 207 of your textbook? I'm doing that based on the page 207, okay? You see the spinner, correct? 3/4 of it is blue, correct? So 3/4. So this is the P. Are you clear? Okay. Third, okay. And if you look at your textbook, if we repeat the experiment in a number of independent trials, so each trial must be an independent trial. What do you mean by independent trial? Okay, this means the probability of getting success for each trial must be the same. So this is a criteria for binomial distribution. So is each spin an independent spins for this case? Look at your textbook. When the first spin, will the first spin affect the second spin? The result, the probability? No. So these are each spin is independent of the other. Which means probability of getting blue for first spin is the same as probability of getting blue for the second spin. So in order for something to be a binomial distribution, yeah, it must fulfill these three criteria. And every time when I ask you for the criteria, you must specify according to the question given. You cannot give me this general statement. You give me this general statement, I give you 0 straight away. Are you clear? You cannot say, each trial have 2 outcomes, there is success and failure. You must spell out what is the success for that situation, for that question. Do you get me? So your answer must be like here. That's why I put hand in hand. Okay, so now what is our variable for this binomial distribution? So every question under binomial distribution, you have to define the variable. So now I'm going to define the variable for this case for you. Okay, so our variable for this binomial distribution will be x is the number of spin number of spin getting blue out of 4 spins. So that is my variable x. So can you tell me what are the possible value for x? Can you tell me what are the possible value for x? Number of spins getting blue. What are the possible value for x? Okay, if I say number of spin getting blue out of 4 spins, that means I will spin the spinner 4 times. How many blue can I get? How many times can I get blue? I may get all the 4 times are blue. So it can be 4. Am I right? So these are the possible value for x. So you have to define your variable x. And you have to remember that when we talk about statistics, random variable, it must be numerical. And this is a discrete random variable. Are you okay so far? So what do you mean by x equal to 0? What do you mean by x equal to 0? That means out of the 4 spins, all the 4 spins are not blue. Correct? So now, so how am I going to get the probability when x equal to 0? That means what is the outcome like? That means the first one is not blue. The second one also not blue. The third time also not blue. And the fourth time also not blue. So 0 blue. Am I right? So when you talk about probability, when you talk about independence trial, when you have the word and, that means the probability for this, all the 4 spins to be not 0 happen at one go, it will be probability of not getting a blue for the first spin times by the probability of not getting a blue for the second spin times by the probability of not getting a blue for the third spin and also the fourth spin. So each one, the probability are the same, correct? Is 1/4. And I have only one outcome to get 0 blue. That is all the 4 are not blue. So can I write 1/4 to the power of 4? Is that fine? Any question before I go further? Okay, now. What do you mean by how to find probability of x equal to 1? You don't worry, I'm not going to draw 3 diagrams, okay? So I'm going to list it out. When I say probability of x equal to 1, and that means any one blue out of the 4 spins. Okay, got it? So which means that the outcome will be like that. First one is blue, second one no, third one no, fourth one no. This can be one of the outcome. Oh, first one not blue, second one blue, third one no, fourth one no. Oh, first one no, second one no, third one yes, blue, fourth one no. Oh, no, 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 blue. Okay, I know it look very childish, but to give you understand, I have no choice. I can do without it, you can't. Okay, so when you have or, it means you have to plus the probability. This is only happen if it is a independent trial. Okay, the other two you write by yourself. I'm not going to write. Okay, so now if you look at each one of them, 1 blue, 3 not blue, correct? So the probability for every one of them, are they the same? So I can say blue, probability of getting a blue 3 out of 4. There is only one of them. Multiplied by 3 with not blue. There is 1 over 4 to the power of 3. And there are how many outcomes here? 4 outcomes. Every one of them, their probability are the same. So in binomial distribution, the first number here, what does it tell you? This is the possible ways. I should put number. Number of possible way to get 1 blue out of 4. For spin. Correct? It happened to be 4 also. Okay, now, then what does this number tell you? The product of this. This is the probability for each outcome for this situation. Correct? Okay. So now I'm going to introduce to you how to get the number of possible way without listing it out. If every question you list it out, after 2 hours also you cannot finish the question. Am I right? So that's why mathematicians come up with a formula for you to lighten your work. So do you like formulas? You should, because it lighten your work, not to burden you. So the formula go in this way. To get the number of ways, you use 4C1. So now you know. So combination. Do you get me? To get number of ways to get 1 blue out of 4 spin. So the first number in front of this. So then the probability for each outcome will be p to the power of 1. And here is 1 minus p to the power of 4 minus 1. Are you clear? So if you go to your, our p here is 3 over 4. Okay, 1 minus p, some book they put q. So the first number show you the way to get. Hello? You get me? Are you okay? So now you should know, because in exam, okay, can I move? Can I move to the other one? Okay. Now, so I'm going to put hand in hand. So generally, every time when I do a binomial distribution, okay, first of all, I will say X is the variable that I'm talking about, is a binomial distribution. I will list down the number of trials and the probability of success. So in our case, our X, what is X in our case? Number of getting number of blues out of 4 spin, correct? So we have n equal to 4. Then the probability of success is getting blue. So in our case here, the P is equal to 3/4. So that is how you list out. So you have to list out the possible value for X. 0, 1, 2, until N. For our case here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I say probability of X equal to R, that means I'm getting R success out of N trial, any R success. So the first number tells you the number of way getting this situation. And the other two numbers is the probability for each outcome. Correct? So if I talk about probability of getting, so what does this mean in our case? Can you put it in words for me? Our case here, any two blues out of 4 spin. Very important. So if I want to list out, it means like that. Blue, blue, no, no. Or you go and list out. You go crazy. So now we apply the formula. How to apply the formula? Follow. N is 4. 4C2. That is tell you the number of possible outcome. You have to know because in a final exam, they can ask you, what do you mean by 4C2 here? 4C2 means the number of ways to get 4 blue out of 2 blues out of 4 spin. Do you get me? Okay. And here, what is the answer? What is the P? 3/4 to the power of 2. And 1/4 to the power of 4 minus 2. Okay, use your calculator and count. 4C2 should be 6. Okay, use your scientific calculator or graphic calculator and count and give me the answer. Hurry up. Take out your GC. Press second one. Hey. Yes, thank you. We are talking about the button, okay? Second vase. Do you know why you have to press second? Because it is in blue. Second vase, okay. After that, second vase, you press second vase already, correct? Okay. Then you scroll down. You tell me which one you're supposed to select. There are 2. Do you see binom? No, C means cumulative. PDF. Yes, you select binom. No, particular value, PDF. Okay. After you select binom PDF, yeah, A, so you should know what to key in, correct? Very user-friendly. Trials. In our case, how many times you spin the spinner? 4. What is the probability of getting a blue? 3/4. What is the value of x that we are talking about for this case? 2. Prong. Answer come out. Wonderful, am I right? Wonderful, am I right? So what you need to do is you use binom PDF, okay? And PR. That is how you key in. Got it? Okay. Shall we move to the other one? Go to math. Go to probability, PROB. Then you will see NPR, NCR. Okay, got it? Okay, now, every discrete random variable, we can build the probability distribution table, am I right? So now we are going to build the probability distribution table for this. So if X is a binomial, I will write like that. N equal to 4, P equal to 3 over 4. So I'm going to build the probability distribution table. X, 3 possible, 4 possible, 5 possible value. And here I'm going to count the probability. So you tell me, are you going to count the probability one by one, or are you going to, you think you can find it at one go? Can or not? Can you use your GC to help you to find one go? So if you want to build a table in GC, what must you do? What button must you press? Stack. You must press stack. Correct? Then you press stack. You select edit. So you got the column come out, correct? So L1, you key in all the possible value of X. Done? Key này đấy. Okay, now bring your cursor to L2. Bring your cursor to L2. That means your L2 there must be blank and the bottom of L2 must be nothing. You must clear everything. Bring your cursor to L2 already. Okay, now do this step. Your cursor is L2. Go to second VAS. Select A. You know what is A, correct? Binom PDF. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Come on already lah. Then key in whatever is necessary lah. Trials equal to 4. P 3 over 4. X value. X value what to put? Ayo, why 0? Thank you. Then paste. Then everything comes out. Do you get that? Yes. Then you put into here. Done. Wonderful. Like spreadsheet, they say the other class. Okay, can you please count the mean? Can you please count the mean? The expected value, the expected outcome, and tell me the standard deviation as well. You don't tell me you don't know how to count, huh? Yeah, the mean is 3. The standard deviation is, I know the formula already. 0. What? 4 times 3 divided by 4 times 0.25. 0.866. Correct? So I will say, if you repeatedly do this, how many blue do you expect? How many blue do you expect out of the 4 spin? You expect to get 3. 3 times blue out of 4 spin, correct? Okay, now how to draw a spike diagram? That means I want to present this in a graph form. How to do this in a graph form? Everyone, are you okay so far? Hello, do you know how to get the mean and standard deviation straight away from here? Quick from there. Second quick. Then press stack. Calculate 1 var stack. Hello. 2 weeks holiday, everything fly. I can fly, you can't fly, no? I told you already. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to draw the spike diagram. Okay, everyone press second mode first. Okay, then press second. Y equal to. Select plot 1, number 1. Plot 1. Select plot 1 already? Okay, you see, you got plot 1 on, huh? Okay, it blink at the on, correct? You press that on. Then the type, your graphic calculator can't draw lines for you. They can only plot the point for you, the first one. You select the first one. Yeah, okay. X list is in L1. This is your X list. Okay, your Y list is in your L2. So type L2. How do you want to mark the point? I usually put cross. What color do you want? Your choice. Okay, done? Okay, huh? Choose already? You want yellow, you want black, up to you. I don't care. Okay, then go to, after you do this, finish up everything, go to zoom. Press the button zoom. Okay, scroll down until you get the correct zoom. You tell me which zoom you want to do. Zoom stack, yes. Statistical value, zoom stack. Okay, you may get something. For me, I get invalid because of certain things. Okay, so do you get that graph? You got the point. So I just want to let you know, those who do chemistry, biology, or physics, when you are doing your experiment, right? When you are doing your experiment, listen here, when you are doing your experiment, you can key in all this value into that. Then you straight away go to plot. Then you straight away stack, plot, zoom, zoom stack. So you can see which point is out. So you can straight away repeat your experiment there and then. Your science teacher didn't scold your next teacher for not teaching you, man.